I do love a good thrift store flip. I found this canister at Goodwill. I'm going to decoupage this Easter napkin onto it and give it some new life. I'm going to give it a fresh coat of this white chalk paint just to cover up some of the dents and dings and give it a nice matte finish. Next, I'm going to cut my napkin in half because I only want to use the bottom, and I've kind of pre-measured, so I know that I need to trim off a little from the bottom as well. I'm using a little glue stick to make my fingers so sticky and separate that ply, and then tearing the extra off the top with this ruler so it has kind of a jagged edge. Next, I'm going to apply some Mod Podge and then place my napkin on at the center and work my way around the sides of the canister. Once I lay it down, I'm using this chippy brush to kind of pounce it on so that it won't tear my napkin, but it will adhere it to the surface. And I'm just going to kind of peel it back, add a little more glue, and then pounce it down a little bit more. And I'm going to continue this around the canister until I reach the other side. And this napkin just happened to meet perfectly around the edge. Next, I had to take a snuggle break because Lou wanted to say hi, and then I used my little sander to get rid of any extra at the top. Then I'm going to use some of this truffle color chalk paint to work on distressing and dirtying up my container a little bit. I'm just going to wipe some on in different directions with this baby wipe, kind of get a coverage started there. Then I'm going to take this little chippy brush and start pouncing that on so that it looks kind of like sprinkled dirt on there. But also, as I'm doing that, on the top and the bottom, I am also going to take that wet wipe and kind of smear it around a little bit as well. Once I have that covered how I like it, I'm going to add a layer of Mod Podge across the top of the napkins and across the top of that container as well, because I want to use this distressing ink in the color Rust Oxide, and I think that it just works better on top of that layer of Mod Podge. It kind of smears around a little bit better. So I'm just applying it to the top edge and to the other edges of the container. Then I'm going to take my little blending brush and be a little bit more specific about where I place it, getting in kind of creases and places I think it's going to rust. And to finish it off, I'm going to reattach this jute string that came on it originally. And here's my finished jug. It's just perfect and ready for some pretty spring florals. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope it inspired you to be on the lookout for some thrifty items and get a little crafty. Have a blessed day.